In this combination, I show how to throw a hook kick to the inside of your opponent's lead leg when the two of you are in opposite fighting stances, meaning you have opposite feet forward. Although this kick is not very common, it is a very effective technique. By throwing this strike low, you not only pull your opponent's focus downward, but you can also disrupt his balance. When you throw the kick, you want to connect using the heel of your foot. So after landing the kick, immediately follow up with a cross to your opponent's face. This combination can also be done with a little step. Medium speed. Now a little faster. You want to strike your target using your heel. In this technique, you attack the lower portion of your opponent's lead leg with a sweeping kick to disrupt his balance and pull his focus low. After accomplishing this, you follow up with a cross and then step forward and throw a jumping knee to your opponent's midsection. Because your opponent will most likely backstep when you hit him with the cross, you need to close the distance in order to land the knee. That's why you want to do the jumping knee. You must follow your opponent's backward retreat in order to land the knee. In this technique, you start by stepping forward with the cross. It's certainly all right to land with the cross, but your main goal with throwing it is to momentarily blind your opponent to your second punch, which is a hook. So you don't need to follow all the way through with your first punch. It can be a fake. As you throw the cross, it is very important that you step forward. This closes the distance and puts you in range to land the hook. So you throw the cross and then you follow with the hook. A little faster. Notice how I enter with my first strike and then exit with my second strike. After throwing the hook, I am no longer standing in front of my opponent, which makes it difficult for him to hit me with the counterpunch. Enter with your first strike, and then exit with the second strike. One more time. 1, 2. Faster. This is another technique where you begin by stepping forward with the cross. Again, your goal is not to land the cross, but to momentarily blind your opponent so you can land your second strike, which in this case is a round kick to his head. Just as with the last technique, it is important to step forward with the cross to cover distance. Notice here how stepping forward also positions my hips to throw a powerful kick. 1, 2. Fast. With this technique, you take a small step forward with the cross to blind your opponent and position your hips, and then you follow up with the kick to his face. Mais uma vez. Pouco mais rápido. This is a 3-strike combination. You start off with the cross, then you throw a lead hook, and then you step toward the outside of your opponent's body and throw a round kick to his head. With your first punch, the cross, you don't need to worry about hitting your opponent. You throw it to distract him from your second strike, which is the hook. You also don't have to hit really hard with the hook. Still, your goal is to distract and confuse your opponent. However, you want to put power into the kick. That is the goal of this combination, to land a powerful kick. Now a little faster. A little faster. A little faster now. In this combination, you throw a jab, a cross, and then follow up with a spinning hook kick. Your goal is not to land your first two punches. They are more of a fake. The reason you throw them is to distract your opponent and set up the spinning hook kick. So you throw the jab, the cross, and then turn for the kick. 1, 2, and turn. Faster. The important thing is to hit with your heel on the kick. When you train with a partner, you can connect using the bottom of your foot so he doesn't get hurt. But in a fight, you definitely want to connect with your heel. Now, faster. Like I said before, the first two punches are fakes that distract your opponent and allow you to land a powerful kick. Now faster. Faster. Here I demonstrate a jab, cross, hook combination. Here I show a cross, hook, cross combination. Now I show a jab, uppercut, hook combination. The jab and the hook are done with your lead arm, and the uppercut is done with your rear arm. In this combination, I step my lead leg toward the inside of my opponent's body to make him think I'm heading in that direction. And then I quickly change my angle by stepping my rear foot toward the outside of his body. When done quickly, this gives me a dominant